John Howard sits in with us, one of the fighters from UFC. We'll break down the card a little bit. We'll look ahead to his fight against a guy that he's now calling Crumble. I like that. How you doing, all right?
All right, man. I'm good.
I like this guy because he's media savvy. I know that right off the bat because you're on Twitter. You are a freaking you are like the king of the retweets up on Twitter. Are you talking to fans all the time?
All the time, man. I tell the fans, man, always Twitter me, man, and every single fan that tweets me. I got over 1,000 followers right now, but every single one of them who tweets me, I tweet them right back and have a conversation with them. I love the fans, man.
Smart move. Right,
yeah.
From a marketing standpoint, it really is. That you want to be in touch with the fans, make them feel like they're special and they know you.
Yeah, definitely, man. I want to let the fans know that if they see me walking around in the casino like that, come up, take a picture, talk to me. I'm just one of those guys, man. Like they like the fighters, I like the fans just as much, man.
Also a smart move because you know what it's like not to be in the UFC. So it's nice to have 1,000 followers.
Yes, it's definitely
right?
Nice.
So what's the craziest stuff that goes on up on Twitter? Because I was trying to go through some of the retweets, and I'm seeing stuff like, let's see, great sex, no panties, booty call, get naked. What the frig is this? Bedroom, what's going on here?
It's just certain tweets, people like certain trends they tweet, and I retweet them and give my opinion about them and just have fun with it, man.
Are you like he might be too young to remember this name. Are you like the Dr. Ruth of UFC fighters? Or are you giving out sexual advice? It almost looks like that on Twitter. Do you know who Dr. Ruth is?
Maybe a little bit.
Look at this, Dave. Here we go again.
I know something from my mother, so
there you go.
So I know.
Nice. But no sexual advice, huh? It was just mostly just trends and stuff?
Just trends, man, and just stuff like that, just to show the fans that I'm active on Twitter, man. And I'm just, it's better the fans touch base with me, man, and I try to touch base with them right back.
All right, so it's already started with Anthony Johnson. Anthony is a big trash talker, and unfortunately for him, there's a lot of material out there because he lost against Josh Koscheck, and you have now dubbed him Crumble.
Crumble, yes. Crumble Johnson, that's his new name, man. Actually, y'all missed it, man. I just saw him. He's here in Vegas. I saw him in the back room and was getting credentials and their stuff, and we almost got into it.
Really?
And they had to separate us, man, because it's real. The beef was real, man. I mean, I was pumped up. I was ready. You know, he looked at me. Now I have to say this: nothing was said, but we got in each other's faces like, yeah, it's on. I can't wait.
Really?
I can't wait.
Tell people when the fight is.
March 21st on Versus in Colorado.
In Denver, or just in north of Denver, Broomfield. So that's going to be the first card on Versus, and that's actually going to be a deal where they do 4 UFC cards a year on Versus, and of course Versus is the home of WEC. What do you think of him as a person? He usually kind of wars with just about everyone he fights, but he's also had a little history of having trouble making weight, which, you know, some people get pissed off at that.
I get real pissed off about that, man, because I'm saying if you're a welterweight, be a welterweight, man. If you're going to fight that weight, make the weight.
Because you fought at 85 before.
Yeah, man. My first fight I was 205. My first fight I was a heavyweight, man. So
were you all ripped up or a little chubby?
A little chubby. Actually, I look like I look right now, man. Right now I'm sitting here 200 pounds.
Okay.
This is my weight. People think
you look good though. I didn't mean to say you were chubby now.
Cool,
wait, hold on, Dave, get between us.
I like that. People think I'm a small welterweight, but I'm just as big, man. I mean, right now Anthony Jones has probably like 10 or 15 more pounds on me,
right.
But I am in the 200, pound range. So he's not having big size advantage on me. So, but yeah, man. I hope he makes weight, man, because I don't want no excuses, man. I mean, I don't want to sit there to make weight. I mean, if I'm cutting from 200 pounds,
yep.
No, you make the weight too, man. I'm not hearing that.
That absolutely is a big deal. Your Red Sox are now a motley crew. They're the mini Yankees.
Speaking of the Celtics, man, I want to give a shout out to my boy Glenn Davis, Big Baby. He don't want to be called Big Baby no more, but that's how they know him. No, he doesn't like that, man.
Why doesn't he like it?
I don't know, man. I think he's just a little mature. I think he's just sick of that. People just tease him, but I'm just calling him Davis right now. That's my boy, man. He trains with me sometimes.
I heard that.
Yeah, man. He's a beast, man. He's a big dude, but he's a great athlete. He keeps up with me sometimes, man. It's amazing.
And that's we talk about this all the time. That's the crazy thing that could be coming down the road. Maybe guys pass on hoops and football, and you're going to get like these 6'5", 250 monster. I mean, he's ridiculous. He's like 6'7" and 300.
Yeah, he's huge.
But they can still move, and they're still athletic. They're not, they're not Tim Sylvia's.
He can move. I grapple with him. I mean, he being bigger than me, but like when I move around him, I mean, he tried to armbar and he moves around, man. He moves like a rabbit. I mean, you look at him, you're like, why is this dude a bear moving like a Wolverine? There's no way. It doesn't make sense. But he does it. It's amazing, man.
Is the Wolverine a swift animal? I didn't know that. I'd never heard that reference before. That's a good one.
Well, for him.
I like that. Now, did you watch the playoffs last year with Big Baby? Because he actually is 1-0 in MMA.
Yeah.
He took out the fat kid. Did you remember the little fat kid that he pushed to the side? So he doesn't want to know. Little weight advantage, though. What did he use in that one? That was kind of a spinning elbow or something.
Yeah, something like that.
He hurt the kid. Go after his dad next. John Howard's with us.
I mean, I'm using a perfect example like me and Anthony Johnson. I mean, we've been talking trash. He's been talking a lot more trash. I've been defending myself for number one. But we saw each other, man, and it was beef. Right when we saw each other. Matter of fact, it was so bad. The UFC tried not to send us at the same time. They did it by accident.
Nice.
We bumped into each other, and it almost happened in the back room.
So you didn't give a knuckle bash? You weren't like, hey, everything's fine.
No,
we're just hyping it up for the fans.
It wasn't even like that, bro. We was in the back room, and they had to stop it because we were looking at them like, yeah, it's on. It's on.
I like this. This is going to be
so it's serious, man. People think, is the beef real? Is it
No.
for? No, it's not for TV. I don't like the kid. He don't like me. It's real. It's going to happen. It's going to be ugly. It's going to be, it's like I said, it's war time.
It's John Howard. He's going to fight Crumble Johnson, as he's calling him. I like him. He's Rumble Johnson. I'll call him both, actually. And then he'll drop kick me. But John's going to be on UFC on Versus. Roughly, 7 weeks away, 6 weeks away.
Just about that.
Yeah, the 21st of March, so you can check him out on Versus, and he's going to be out and about in Vegas, hanging out here at Mandalay Bay, so if you want to be a stalker, you can come down. The easier way to do it, though, is to follow you on Twitter. What's the address?
John Howard UFC.
There you go. All right, John, thanks for coming in.
Thank you, man.